Alright, Burner Boys. I love Burner Boys. They probably cost, I can't remember it on my sheet with me, maybe 75 to 90 points for five flame templates, runes, anyone's day. If you look at my battle report where I lose, I did crispify a Swooping Hawk squad with them and almost crispified a Banshee squad. I failed a couple times in the Banshee squad because of their armor save. But if you can imagine toasting two elite squads of Eldar, pretty tasty for 75 to 90 points. Take them. You know, I usually in that battle report, I definitely put them in a battle wagon. That way they're kind of protected, and you kind of forget about them. Make sure you don't forget about them. As you can see, probably in my battle report, I put a model right near the hatch. That way you can tell you got a Burner Boys in there. Open top battle wagon. You can flame those templates outside. So anyone trying to attack this battle wagon, go ahead and douse some flames on them. They'll regret attacking your battle wagon next time. Probably try to shoot it from afar. Different tactic for that. So that's the Burner Boys. Push them aside. Go ahead and give you the Tank Busters. At least one squad. I guess it's 75 to 90 points as well. I can't remember which one is the 75 and which one's the 90. So cheap squad of 5. Knob with tank hammer. Strength 10, I believe. The tank hammer. So again, auto glancing when you touch a vehicle with 3+1 attack. Here's my cool tank buster with the Eldar rocket launcher on it. And this one handmade. Again, because even though you get lots of bits from orcs, you tend to run out of bits because you're throwing them on other stuff. But cool thing about them, you can make anything. Look at that. Alright, so here's the Eldar one. Again, making anything, just willy-nilly it. Alright, so these guys, rockets, I totally forgot in that battle report too that their range kind of sucks. It's like 24 inches. So I kind of sat there and had to run them out. But the good thing on that is even because they're low range, they're assault. They're assault. I think there's only like one heavy, which is the def gun, and anything on a vehicle. So don't worry about having to foot slog it up the hills, because these guys fire 24 inches with assault rocket launchers. Strength 8. Kind of bad, but you know, nothing's always good. So take one of these squads at least. At least. Alright, so I don't know what these guys are called. I think they're biker boys. I don't have the codex right in front of me. Orcs have a weird language, so it's kind of hard to figure out right off the top of your head unless you play orcs all the time. Just call them biker boys right now. At least a squad of 6. I only have 3. Never completed this squad. They're pretty good. I definitely use them as outflankers, and again, another distraction. I think orcs are all about distraction. You definitely want to get them the more important units to get into combat while using a different unit as a sacrificial lamb / distraction. So definitely take these guys with their ability to go 18 inches in one turn. Outflank one side, scare your opponent into shooting them up. You'll get that 3+ save for going flat out. Then they get a 4+ invulnerable save from their smoke that they exhaust from their bikes. So again, they're crazy. They get a crazy armor value. They're actually pretty tough because they're on the bikes as well. And the guns that they shoot, again, being orcs, not very accurate, but they're very high strength and they shoot a lot. So again, they're assault. So if you're not going flat out on the next turn, lots of DACA, lots of death if you hit. So don't underestimate the orc shooting because they shoot a lot and you can still wound and kill some. It happens a lot actually. When you're lucky, of course. Moving on, flash kits, never really got to play with them. Did make the squad right here. These, I made the squad out of, giving you some tips here. It's just a knob box. with some extra bits, because they have the extra guns, and the flash kits are knobs with really high-tech weaponry. So, and I painted them yellow because they're flash kits. So again, just using the box that they give you, stack them some guns, and you got some flash kits. So right here, flash kits. Definitely kit them out full point value. Kind of gets expensive at the end. I think at like 5 is like 235 points or something ridiculous. But their guns become like assault 2 or 3, can't remember, and strength 6, like AP2 or AP1 or something ridiculous. But they will wreck anyone's day when they hit, and they become the best focal point distraction for any army, because what you do is you send them, you put them in a like a bunker or something heavy terrain to give you that 4+ invulnerable. With the range from these guys, if you get them the 50-yard line right in the middle, pretty much will be able to see and hit anything. Then they get the 4+ invulnerable save for being in the heavy cover. Basically, your opponent will sit there trying to shoot these guys all day long because of their toughness. And if you start hitting with them, they'll be killing troops left and right. And ability to glance like rhinos, and maybe even destroy backs of dreadnoughts and whatnot. So it'll keep your enemy from going past your 50-yard line, and definitely be, wrecking anything. Lots of things get poured into the flash kits. All right.